The man raised his gun and aimed at the explosive strapped to the tree. With a loud bang, he was unexpectedly hit by a bullet that had been lodged inside the tree. Still conscious, he managed to call for help. Firefighters rushed to the scene as soon as they received the emergency call. They immediately began trying to save him. That's when the captain realized they had been to this place once before, about a year ago. It was one evening when the man's wife had taken her own life by hanging. The firefighters had worked together to get her down from the tree. They did everything they could to resuscitate her, but sadly, she didn't make it. What shocked them was that the man standing beside her didn't show even the slightest hint of sadness. Once he confirmed she was dead, he turned around and walked away without a word. It wasn't until they noticed the ligature marks on the woman's wrists that they started to piece things together. Turns out, the man was deeply controlling and extremely suspicious. He was constantly accusing his wife of cheating on him. He often abused her, but that day she finally reached her breaking point. She suddenly pulled out a gun. The man was caught off guard, but he was convinced she didn't have the guts to shoot. To his surprise, the next second, she pulled the trigger, but the bullet hit the tree behind him. Realizing she actually dared to fire, he flew into a rage, snatched the gun from her and slapped her to the ground. Then he mocked her, telling her to go ahead and die. At that moment, the woman completely lost hope. That very evening, she chose to end her life. Strangely, after the incident, the tree began to rot. Fungi spread from the place where the bullet had struck. Eventually, the whole tree withered and died. Even tree experts couldn't explain what had happened. With no better option, the man decided to destroy the tree himself. He strapped explosives to it, then fired his gun. Unbelievably, the bullet that had been fired by his wife a year earlier ended up striking him. The firefighters tried everything to save him, but in the end, it was too late. Maybe this is what people mean when they say, "What goes around, comes around."